We're following a developing story, a police chase on the west side that ended with a crash. 3 people are in custody, and it might be a huge break for police in a series of thefts from FedEx trucks.
I was stealing FedEx packages off of people's front porches, took the cops on a high-speed chase, ended up in Marion County Jail, got released on home detention, cut my home detention bracelet off because I wanted to use, and that was the only thing that was on my mind.
So he pulled over to the dead-end street. He said he had to use the bathroom. He got out of the car, got back in the car, and just started stabbing me. I got stabbed 31 times. You would have thought that I would have had a light pop up in my head to change, but I still went back out into the streets.
Prison didn't stop me, jails didn't stop me. Dead on arrival, I had OD'd like 9 to 11 times, and nothing stopped me. I'd wake up and take IVs out of me and go back to the same thing.
I don't know if I had got to the point where I welcomed death, but if I had a past, I'd have been okay with it in my mind at the time. That's how broken I became.
It was hard, to be able to go cold turkey off that stuff. I tried to kick on my own, and it was just extremely hard because I was so sick.
How are we expecting people that live outside in tents with no jobs, no family, no support to get up, pull themselves up by their bootstraps, and just say no and just get it together?
I'm sitting in jail on my son's birthday. I signed over temporary guardianship to my grandparents. Reality set in. I'm missing all these moments in my child's life. So it had really hit me then that something's gotta give.
And for the first time we see the wreckage that we've created. And for 1 second we relate it to, oh my gosh, this is what I've done. This is drugs and alcohol. And for that moment, we have an opportunity to get help. That's when we're open and willing and ready for help.
Pathway is one of the only places in Indianapolis where you don't need money to get in the door.
And they never tell anybody, sorry, we can't afford anybody right now. It's, come on in and I'll skip lunch tomorrow.
You get to work on recovery and getting your health back, your mental state.
It's just everything that you can think of, they offer to get you from your deepest, darkest moment to a point where you start to begin to accept yourself a little bit. And once you start feeling kind of okay with yourself, that's when the magic happens.
Before you know it, you're paying your own bills and life's good.
Not only that, but as they go through the phases, they're coming back to Pathway 1, the entry-level program, where the guy or gal just walked in off the streets with nothing.
My life has purpose. I get to work where I came from, and I get to help the next guy through my own experiences.
If you look at the lives that are changed for years to come, and their kids and their family and their moms and dads and the employers, and they're going from tax burdens to taxpayers.
Recovery is what gave him his mom back. I think he's just as grateful for it as I am. He was like, Mom, I knew you deserved a second chance. The fact that he can say that after everything he's been through is just a miracle.
I thought just because of my past, with me having felonies and everything, that I could never get an apartment or somewhere to live. I got a place to be able to share it with my grandchildren, that they get their own room. You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought I would have had that.
These people saved my life and they don't even know it. I think they know it, but they don't make a big deal out of it. But man, I do.
Because of Pathway and because of the facilities and the stuff they provide, the counseling and the food and the medical and all those things that they have over there, I was able to come through here and change my whole life.